Women in sports is meaningful to not only us as mothers watching our own children play, but to many of us as individuals who played sports. So I want to take you back to the early 1960s and 1970s in Orange County. And as my family moved from East Los Angeles into Orange County, a family of 10, 5 brothers and 4 sisters, my mother didn't know how to swim. And she took it very seriously to teach us how to swim. So in Orange County, moving to Fullerton, we took swimming lessons. And throughout that time, she made sure that not only did we take swimming lessons, but I also, at that time, it was called Bobby Sox. Now it's softball. So we did that, all of my brothers and sisters. And not too much later, in 1976, a pool was opened right down the block from me, the Janet Evans Swimming Complex. And as I was interested in swimming, I then began to swim competitively in junior high and into high school. But my first year of high school, in 1978, I also wanted to play water polo. And as was already mentioned today, there was no women's water polo team or girls' water polo team. So I indeed played on the guys' water polo team. And it was tough. As a freshman and a sophomore, I pretty much could handle playing against the guys, but as I got a little bit older and they got bigger and stronger, I didn't do as well, but I still kept playing. And it is that competitiveness of getting up at 5 in the morning, going to workouts. We also had workouts in the afternoon. I also had to work outside of sports. So it really, as we said, it taught you discipline. I wasn't a winner. When I swam in high school on the team, I didn't win one race. And I swam for 4 years. But I was a long-distance swimmer, and some of you know I stay at things. And even if I lose, I keep coming back. But I want to go back to our adult time, that as I did that, I also swam on our community college team, and then later on was a teacher. And one of my proudest memories as a teacher is that because I was on the Fullerton City Council, we made a partnership with that same pool in 1976 that I swam on to teach my own students to swim, and over 150 students swam on that local park pool, and many of them had never swam before. So that is indeed something I'm very proud of. But moving all the way back here to the State Assembly in 2011, an opponent of mine stood on this floor as we were celebrating Brandy Chastain, the famous soccer player who kicked that goal in, and actually rose and talked about how Title IX had not worked. I can tell you that we immediately disagreed with that and made it known that we're not going backwards with women's sports. So as I look at sports, you never know where those sports and those traits from discipline to perseverance and to competitiveness are going to find their way. And for me, it's found my way to this assembly floor.